Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another Madden 26 Superstar Career Mode Series video. Today, we have a Week 14 matchup in Ryan Gamer's second season as the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. This team is undefeated right now, 12-0, and today we go to Philadelphia to face off against the 8-4 Eagles. The modifiers for today's game: our opposing defense plays stronger with the lead, but weaker when trailing, and our center has increased pass blocking. We have never lost a game with that modifier of opposing defense plays stronger with the lead, because we usually take the lead and run with it. Now, this could be different today in Philadelphia. You can see the coach says don't throw a single interception. Well, we probably won't throw a single one. Just want to point that out. That coaching objective gets us every time. The most important part about today's game is this notification right here. Yes, after training this week, Ryan Gamer entered the zone due to the legendary sports psychologist Dr. Jordan Pierce, which means we have 99 stats here today against Philadelphia. They better find a way to shut down Ryan the Punisher today. If not, they're going to lose by 30 because we're going to run for 200 yards against the Eagles. Let's have a big time game, everybody. If you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. Let's play high level football today. The Eagles are 87 overall. We're 85. But honestly, our team plays like an 89 or 90 when Ryan the Punisher is 99 in the zone. Let's do this. I'm feeling good today, everybody. Let's crush the Philadelphia Eagles. They have a 6 seed right now in the NFC. Let's lower it.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
A perfect 12-0 indeed, everybody. Heavy rain today in Philadelphia. Hey, this Seattle team is used to the rain. You better believe it. Let's do this.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Look at those stats. That's the best I've ever done. Our first season on all Madden, we are dialed in. 54 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. All of those have been when Coach McDonald says don't throw an interception. Or most of them. Something about that pressure. Coach says don't throw it. Ryan's like, oh, you want me to throw one? How many? Oh, just one? I'll give you 2.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he's going to take this.
Now, I will say, ball security has been an issue for this team this year.
Second down.
We've had multiple fumbles, probably 6.
Here's second down and 7.
Maybe more.
They'll look to throw here. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba.
I tell you, it is so hard to see in the heavy rain.
For 7 there. And they'll be faced with a third.
Like the fog. I don't know if it comes through on the video as well. It probably does. Like, it's so hard to see.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Beautiful.
That's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Okay, I'm looking at Walker. Straight up the seam.
Back to throw now on first down.
Beautiful.
They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
Because of the fog, we have to throw quick.
Field just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the
now, honestly, my main focus today in the rain, and since we're in the zone, is to play like a pocket passer to start and then start running. A lot of times when we're 99, I start running around and make mistakes. I'm not doing that today. Stay in the pocket early and then later start to run. That was something Ryan Gamer's quarterback coach Jerry focused on all week. Do not get carried away.
Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game.
Beautiful.
So amped up and ready to go. And sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
They go play action here on first down.
What a catch! Perfect throw. Was that Cooper DeSheen? I think that might have been Cooper DeSheen on the coverage. And I saw him turn around, and once I saw he wasn't looking, I just beamed it in there. And what a catch.
They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Yeah, I'm looking at Smith here, but maybe Cup.
Back to throw again.
What a catch! Jackson Smith.
Jackson Smith and Jigba with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. And with that touchdown pass, he's going to draw level with a Hall of Famer Peyton Manning for most touchdown passes in a single season, with that being number 55 for him on the year.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Chasing Peyton Manning's record, everybody. 55. And we still got plenty of games left. What an incredible drive. You know, making a statement here in Philadelphia. This Philadelphia team has not faced a high-powered offense like this Seahawks team. We are unstoppable out there. Come on. And our defense gets the stop. Let's go.
Offense to take over once more. He was a perfect 7 of 7 on that opening drive, the 7th being the touchdown pass. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Drive flood.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
You know, I was not trying to throw it to Fent. I was trying to throw it to the underneath route. That was the first wrong button of the day. What else is new? It wouldn't be a gamer ability video without me hitting the wrong button.
Down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Strong flood. This route is unguardable. So Walker does a little, like, dodge step, I guess you would call it. Fake step. Right there. Nobody's been able to guard it. That is insane. The #1 receiver this year in the league is Walker over Jamar Chase right now. Yes, a running back.
Well, partner, his offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And
that's a touchdown. What a block. What a block on the outside by number 85.
They too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-20.
We're going to go back and watch that. You know, it's about the fundamentals. What makes this team so special is unselfish play, playing as a team. Watch this right here. Beautiful throw, but look at number 85. Look at Brown here. Huge block. That allowed that big play. He didn't get a touchdown probably because it's the rain, but what a play. Like that, it's about the fundamentals. It's about everything. You know, what makes the Seattle Seahawks team so good this year in real life is very similar to the way this team plays in this game. Team football. You know, they don't throw for 500 yards a game like Ryan. Still, it's about team football. Everybody does their job. Every single player on the field does their job. It's about the little things, and that's what the Seattle Seahawks have done well in real life this year, and that's what we're doing well. I mean, wow. You love to see it. But yeah, actually, I'm going to take a couple screenshots here while I remember. But what a play. Look at the rain here. Like, this shows the visibility out here today. This is awesome. I love the weather changes they did to Madden this year. Like, it makes a big impact on your view. Like, it's so hard to see. Now, when you're in the snow, it is wild. But wow, I love it. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier in this video, I meant to mention, this is a big week for Ryan Gamer on the channel in the prequel series. If you're not watching the College Football 26 Road to Glory Career series, you might want to watch it. Because, oh boy, there's a big game this week. You better believe it. National championship game, Ryan Gamer, the Kentucky Wildcats versus the Georgia Bulldogs. Check out that episode 28 of that series.
At the Orange Bowl,
yeah, the prequel series is going on at the same time.
But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
That's unstoppable. No! He never drops. It is rainy, though. Are you all thinking what I'm thinking? Not if Coach McDonald's not thinking it. I want to run.
Undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's third year playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Shows how impossible that is to do. But we're going to do it this year. That's a touchdown. Kenneth Walker.
Is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Leading receiver this year.
Kenneth Walker from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
We're getting that record. We're going to tie for the undefeated season. We did it.
And they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its
Broke the
finest.
record.
You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
I love that Madden always recognizes the achievements. You know, they recognize the achievements on the field. They have a celebration. They show it on screen. You know, a lot of times that's missed in career modes. You know, in MLB The Show, they do that as well. You break a record in that game. They have a moment. Really cool. But, yeah, you love to see that. What a moment. You know, last year, we didn't play the entire year. You get Ryan Gamer in a full season, our first season on All Madden. I was reluctant to play All Madden, but we've stood the test. I mean, we've stood up to the test, faced it head on, and dominated. Right now, beating the Eagles 14-0 in the heavy rain. And they scored. Listen, Jalen Hurts is going to lead that offense to a touchdown.
He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin first and 10.
Their Eagles offense was not ideal in real life this year. I'm actually surprised they didn't make an offensive coordinator change early on this year. I was shocked on that. You know, they waited till the end of the season, but like, you know, you watch their play calling this year. They needed a change early, but they never did it, and well, they're out.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. You look at this Eagle defense. They've been very good this year against the
slot cross. I'm looking at Jackson Smith here.
At number 10.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because
Kenneth Walker's gone. I mean, you get him with space, nobody can guard him. He's not gone, but good play.
And all the way down to the 20.
That's another record, right? No.
And he's had a lot of success.
Ryan looked like he broke a record. He's just fired up.
He's already up over 200 yards passing.
First down, Seahawks.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
The first designed quarterback run of the game. Coach McDonald had it right there. I thought it looked like a good play. Ryan's a great runner. Got crushed in the rain, fumble. Of course, I've been putting off the runs this entire game for that one moment. Fumble for a touchdown.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach.
Look, Coach McDonald is saying, listen, Walker, I want you to score a touchdown here. We're not going to hand it off to, we're not going to let Ryan run it anymore in a design run. You go out there, do your thing, break records, win the game. That's what Coach McDonald is saying. You're coach of the year this year. You better believe it.
On offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Walker's not even in the game.
Certainly not at a premium here.
QB zone. Yeah, right.
36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Coach McDonald put that on there for a joke, or maybe Jerry added that one.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
That was almost intercepted. Wow, I should never have thrown that.
These DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Easy first down.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across.
There's our first true rush of the day for actual yards. I still can't believe the first design run was a fumble for a touchdown. There's Kenneth Walker. You put him in the slot, we're going to win games.
It's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
You know, I have a question to sports gamer fans like I am out there. You know, you play a lot of sports games like myself. Would you all play any sports games in first person?
Seahawk football.
I'm really interested to seeing that. So like, or not, sorry, I didn't mean first person. I meant virtual reality. So my question would be, is there a big enough audience for them to put the VR, like a VR sports game? Because, you know, I feel like that I would buy a VR headset if all the sports games had VR modes. I would buy them 1,000%. I would buy a VR headset in an instant if we had this kind of graphics in VR. But I'm interested to see what your all's thoughts are on that. Would you buy a VR headset if you don't have one, if every sports game started to have it? Like, imagine how incredible that would be. I would be afraid of it making me dizzy because I get dizzy in first-person views anyways. But that does worry me. But, I mean, being able to experience it VR would be incredible. Like, but I'm talking about graphics like this. The problem with when I see VR games right now, the graphics just aren't there yet. Graphics just aren't there compared to, you know, what we see in next gen, these current gen consoles and high-end gaming PCs, right? What a move! A fumble for a touchdown does not scare Ryan. It should. Oh, it should.
No frills.
But it doesn't.
Right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Oh, watch this. Texas.
Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Were we outside of the tackle? Because that looked like intentional ground. I don't know about you all, but that was probably a penalty.
And it's 2nd and goal now. Looking to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Good try.
And a minuscule gain of
okay, I like quick fort zip.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And he will.
Yes, he got it. A tight window, perfect throw, and a perfect catch. He has 99 catch in traffic because of the relationship boost between the quarterback and tight end. Come on. Yeah, he's got like plus 20 to all his catching stats, level 10 relationship.
Quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
21-14, everybody. I mean, hey, Jalen Hurts is in a rhythm right now, and Eagles score again. Jerry's got to get a better game plan for this defense. Simple as that. He's got to wake up.
Answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half.
Am I questioning Jerry's methods? Jerry's like, focus on the offense, Ryan.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Bent slipped, but still broke through with that juke. Pretty good.
Short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The play action fake.
That's all the 85. Brown again. That's how you play football. Downfield blocking. Our team is so good. It's about the little things that make a big difference. Like, that is how you play. I love this team. I move so much when I play that sometimes I sink down, like the chair drops because I move so much. You're like, no, you right, move? No, that can't be right. Yeah, I know.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Nobody. Got to look to run there. As soon as you see nobody open, just run it. I'm not sure if we had an opening, but...
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Perfection.
He's taken in by the tight end fan.
I tell you, Ryan's got a cannon for an arm.
Down to the Eagles 14. They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away.
Yeah, got to be smart.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. He'll try again with the arm.
Walker.
Second down.
Not the best throw. He had to jump for it.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
When you run into slant,
I tell you, they have the right player guarding Walker, but just nobody can stop him.
As a result.
No. What?
He's got it. Caught in the end zone.
Was our X Factor activated? I believe it might have been.
With his 13th touchdown of the
That was a
year
wrong
and
button.
second
I'm
of
not
the
going to lie.
game. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Like,
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money.
that was lucky. I wasn't even, I wasn't looking at Fan. I was looking over there to the left.
For a touchdown.
Now, I'm not sure the other play would have been a touchdown, but we got lucky there. That was a wrong button turned into a touchdown. But, you know, Ryan's going to go to the sideline. Jerry's going to be like, you threw that into coverage, didn't you, Ryan? No, I hit another button. Jerry's going to be like, what? Excuse me? You did what? We're not playing video games, Ryan. This is real life. 28-21. And our defense stopped him. Come on.
Offense back out. He's been unstoppable.
We got
in this
lucky.
first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run.
There's that 99 speed. What a move. Should have slid, though. We're not a running back. We showed that. You don't have to you don't have to go back too far in film study to notice that Ryan's not a running back. Just watch him get hit one time, and you'll know. I tell you, we have fun on the Gamer Buddy YouTube channel, right? That's what it's all about. Thank you all for all the support, you legends.
He'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The Superstar X Factor was not activated. We just got lucky. Hitting the wrong button actually worked.
Now back to throw.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's not a good strategy.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8.
Don't do as I do.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here.
I tell you, Brown is having a day. It's not a first down, but
take the first of their timeouts.
I should have picked a different play. We didn't really have a good play there.
What to do next?
You know, I don't want to call out Coach McDonald like that, but it's not Coach McDonald's fault. He gives Ryan, he gives them options, and we can choose between those options, and we didn't choose the right one there. Simple as that. And the Eagles did not score before the half. Then they went down, and we stopped them again. 28-21. Come on.
So strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger,
Okay,
right?
let's go tight end option.
And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put in the hands of your offense.
I'll be honest, I couldn't even see that safety. I was just hoping he wasn't there. With the fog, I couldn't see. I was just hoping he was far back. Wait, Fant on the seam.
So far.
Beautiful. Slot outs. You better believe we're looking at Walker.
They'll set up a throw.
Bad throw. Fant was open.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really
inside seam might actually work if we see them in the right coverage, which I think they are.
Precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row.
Yes, come on. Perfect throw and an even better catch.
Just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So from Philadelphia,
I may try one here for a touchdown to either Jackson or Fant.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Nobody blocked.
And down he goes. Smile Madden. Leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Second and long.
Perfection. I tell you, Cup is on fire today.
And he has
No.
first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 17-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawks.
Oh, his shoulder, it looks fine. Oh, he'll be fine, yeah.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he just throws this one away.
How's that not intentional grounding?
Here this close to the end zone, and it
Was there somebody over there? What just... They called us intentional grounding in this series where it didn't look like it. But that should have been, and they didn't call it. It's very inconsistent. I don't see how that was not intentional grounding.
He'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I couldn't see. It looked like he could have caught it, but I really couldn't see. Okay, definitely Walker on a Texas.
Back to throw again.
Nobody. Actually, I think Brown was open. Take the points. I tell you, we're playing great as a team, though. We're making the right plays. I think that pass was in Jackson's hands, or he had a shot to get it. Obviously, it's a very tough catch in the rain. I mean, that's not a high percentage look, so can't be upset. I wouldn't have caught that. No shot. Okay, I mean, we're starting to get some wear and tear, which is not ideal, but we're still 99. That should be 31-21, and it is. And we stopped them again.
Headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities
no mistakes
to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big
plays.
Look,
they turned it over in the red zone. This Seahawks defense is the real deal.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Cup. So give him 5 yards
there. PA dagger.
Catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Spy.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
What am I doing? I almost got a safety.
They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Wouldn't have been the first. that was pitiful.
Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to hold it for longer than 1 second.
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's frustrating. Our defense got us in great field position. Well, our defense got us the ball back, right? And we just put them in bad field position, is what I meant to say. They were in great field position there. Our defense stopped a touchdown, though, which is incredible. You know, we had tough field position, but we made it even worse. And now, unless we get a good punt, they're going to have great field position here. And see, that's what I was talking about. We gave them a perfect opportunity to score, and they did. 31-28.
He's already
what an epic game so far.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field.
Thank you.
I keep finding my eyes him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
Listen to that.
With those 4 touchdown passes. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Ryan's so good, the commentators are looking at him off the field, too. He's probably dancing or something over there. No, we know he's not dancing. Focus up.
Part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now he's going to step up.
Way to hold on.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40.
EA boot slide.
On play action,
that's our play. It's worked for many touchdowns. That was an incredible block. Cooper Kupp just made that play.
Touchdown, Seattle.
I tell you, our wide receiver coach has to be fired up. This is textbook. That's our play. We've scored multiple touchdowns in the goal line there in the red zone, but never there. Never a deep touchdown. Then we caught him off guard.
It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver.
Another record.
After the catch into the end zone.
Yes.
Tight end.
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
A double record-breaking game for Ryan, the Punisher Gamer. Or let's say the full name, Ryan MP, the legend, Sixpenny, Lee, Gamer. Did I get them all? There's so many nicknames across all the sports. The Punisher, did I forget the Punisher? No, I better not have. The main nickname. Can anybody name Ryan's full name now across all the sports whenever we have to do a different name? 38-28, a new record. Passing touchdowns in a single season and yards. Incredible. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? This is a historical season for Ryan and this Seahawks team. We may get the perfect season. And they scored. Oh boy, we got a game.
On the field. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space.
We do got to be careful.
So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working?
Beautiful.
Can you get those types of matchups?
You got to be careful stretching out for that like Jackson did. That is so dangerous.
A little bit of space.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Nobody on him. The fullback.
He's got a man.
Ooh. Took a shot.
9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Could you imagine taking a hit like that? Like, I'd be out for 2 years.
Just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd.
Like, Ryan, when you gonna play again? Oh, be back soon.
They're gonna look to
Walker,
throw.
That's insane. What a route. Oh, then he slipped, but still, he can slip and still dodge a tackle.
Looks like right at the 40.
We're one of the few teams who were still throw in the heavy rain when we have the lead.
They go play action here on 1st down. Pass
Perfection.
He's got it on the crossing route.
Have we activated our X Factor yet this game? We have to make consecutive passes for 5+ yards. There's 1 out of 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to
What a block.
Now a run here off the
I can't see the icon for Fent. He's right there, but I just didn't know which one he was. He's RB, A, or Y.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Look at Brown. This might be a touchdown.
Back to throw.
No, no. That's so unlucky. In his hands. Hit him, Ryan.
Picked up by Julian Blackman. And the Eagles.
Ryan shouldn't play middle linebacker anytime soon.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he
It's
flips
not on
the tape.
Ryan.
He's like, I shouldn't have
That was
thrown
right
that.
in Fant's hands. That's a good throw. Look at that. Great throw.
Thrown that ball, but remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Listen, the commentators can say what they want about that. We know that, well, I don't know about, I can't speak for all of us, but I know that was a good throw right in his hands, right over the defender, on the corner, no offense, never drops it, and he dropped that one. The worst time for a drop, though. 38-35, 7 minutes left. And our defense held them in the red zone to a field goal. 38-38, 3 minutes left. Oh, boy.
The quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
But I'm focused up now.
He'll look to throw.
Nobody can guard him. Come on, Walker. Show him why you're the best receiver in the league. Another offensive lineman down. Cross gets hurt every game. He really does. We have no long-term offensive linemen out right now, but they get hurt every game.
We'll step aside.
3:19, plenty of time left.
They'll look to throw now on first
Wide
down.
open. Slide.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And avoids the contact by sliding.
You know, we can run some timeout. Let's really think about this. Pre-snap reads. I think we're looking at Walker here.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Beautiful.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running
Now
back.
let it go down the 2-minute warning.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if
Get
they
your
do
water.
it
Don't
anyway.
forget to hydrate. Gotta stay hydrated. 2-minute warning.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So
Undefeated
it's Seahawks
record.
football as we march toward a conclusion.
On the line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. Repeat of the
Come
last
on.
play, fighting Walker.
Who's hurt?
And they'll get this down
Another
to the 10.
offensive lineman.
Now we're
You
gonna
can't
get a
make
timeout
this
here
up.
as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Do we have a line
While
left?
they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside.
We're gonna have
for
to
just a
put in the
moment.
water boy. We're gonna have to put in the water boy on offensive line here soon if it stays like this.
Here's 1st and 10.
A clear out play here, but it's a clear in.
They'll set
It's
up to
open.
throw. And
It
this
slipped
one
out of Ryan's
nearly
hands.
picked off.
So that is the rain. The heavy rain does play an effect in Madden this year. And there it was. First huge missed throw of the game. It just slipped out of his hands. Wow, he's wide open. Wait, we can't throw a pick. Oh, boy.
Well, the way
X Factor
he's throwing it
activated.
leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guy's going out for passes.
That's a touchdown to Walker. A hot route to a slant. Perfect read. Great route. Watch him go. Well, don't get hurt.
And the Seahawks have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Be a bad way to get hurt,
So
wouldn't it?
rarefied air for him now at the quarterback position. That is 60 touchdown passes for him on the campaign. Unbelievable.
Wait, what did we just break? Did Walker break a record? It said 560. Oh, no, we broke this. Did we break the single game passing record? I think we did. I think it just said we broke the single game passing record. 560 yards. Is that a new record? Yes. That is 3 records in today's game. Single season passing touchdowns, single season passing yards, and single game passing yards. What? Kenneth Walker has to be breaking some type of record this year. I mean, he's got to. But this game is far from over. This is when you should be able to watch the game. You know, in franchise, you can choose slow, and you can watch it from the other side. As in college football, in Dynasty, you can do slow and watch it. But in both career modes, in both Madden 26, College Football 26, there's no slow option in the career mode, which doesn't make any sense. A lot of people would want to watch this. I think all of us would want to watch it. Who would not? Okay, here we go. Extra point is good. 45-38. Kickoff is underway. Touchback. Eagles will get the ball to the 30-yard line. There's a sack. Come on. 2nd and 18, 7-yard rush up to the 29-yard line. 3rd and 11, 7-yard rush up to the 35. 4th and 5, first down, rush by Jalen Hurts. Ball on the 42, incomplete pass. Going to be 2nd and 10 on the 42. Pass knocked away. 42, 3rd and 10. And a huge defense. No, huge penalty. And then A.J. Brown.
Partner,
and then we win.
This one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
I tell you, you know, Noah Brown is a new sphere of influence relationship. He's level 0 right now, but I mean, what a game he had. His blocking was great. He made some big catches. Hopefully he moves up there to gain some stat boost. But it's important to point out, when your relationship and friendship starts with the player in the sphere of influence, they start with -20 of a lot of stats. So I don't know what stats Noah Brown has decreased. But yeah, it's not ideal. He played great, though. His blocking was exceptional. And that's what this team did so well. 45-38. Hey, firm handshakes with the Philadelphia Eagles. What a game in the heavy rain. And that modifier of having the league defense playing worse. I mean, I guess it kind of... I mean, yeah, we scored a lot. But still, their defense looked good for a lot of that. But let's take a look at the stats here. First off, the team stats. Both teams scored 14 in the first. We outscored them 14-7 the second, 10-7 in the third, and then they outscored us in the fourth, 10-7. We got the win, 45-38. They had 426 total yards, 164 rushing, 262 passing. On the other side, we had 611 total offensive yards, 66 rushing, and 545 passing. That's not correct. It said 560, didn't it? I could be wrong. I guess we'll take a look at that. But interceptions, yeah, we had that one unfortunate one, and then Ryan lost a fumble for a touchdown as well. Now, taking a look here at the stats comparisons here, Ryan Gamer did outplay Jalen Hurts, 127 quarterback rating, 39 for 57, 560 yards. There it is. I'm not sure why I was showing a different number. 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. So we did break the single game passing yards record, I believe. I said we did. We'll take a look. Look at Saquon Barkley, everybody. 19 for 131 and a touchdown. We didn't have a lot of rushing yards. 6 for 63, though, is a good game there for Ryan. Now, receiving, Kenneth Walker did it again. 11 for 171, 2 touchdowns. Jackson Smith, 9 for 147, a touchdown. Noah Fant, 5 for 44, 2 touchdowns. Ario with that huge touchdown off that play action throw. That was a great play, but that play was made because of Cooper Kupp's incredible block. I mean, that block made that play. But yeah, I'm going to pause the video, take a look at the highlights, and then we're going to take a look at the NFL records and then see who we play next week in the road ahead. I mean, what an incredible game. That was absolutely insane. Heavy rain game, both offenses on fire. The rain did not slow us down. We're so used to the rain. I mean, Ryan Gamer in the prequel series for the Kentucky Wildcats had rain like every game in his freshman year. I don't think that's really an over-exaggeration. There was so much rain. And yeah, we completed the coach objectives. 45-38 win, 13-0 record now. Just incredible football. And hey, look, we completed the Peyton Manning quest because we broke his record. And we completed the Van Brocklin challenge as well. A new ability, Bazooka, which I think allows us to throw it further. And yeah, those are old ones, the sports psychologist one. Love that. But yeah, we got to take a look at these NFL records, right? 1000%. That would be, is it in stats and awards? NFL records. Here we go. So that not career. We want to go. How do we look at, is this just career? Huh, how do we look at single season? Huh, this is just career. So you can change it per team, right? We can see the Seattle career, but that's not what we want. Can you not look at single game records? Weekly awards. Maybe it's in league info. Team? No, let's check the injury report while we're here. Oh no. Strong safety out with the broken finger. Right guard, back strain week to week. Oh, he'll be fine. We knew Horton got hurt, dislocated wrist week to week. And then Ernest Jones, our Mike linebacker with the partial ACL tear week to week. Yeah, I would keep him out for as long as he can. Let the ACL heal. And a defensive tackle, Byron Murphy, dislocated ankle. The heavy rain really affected this team. I can guarantee you that. I cannot believe we can't take a look at season records. That's a huge oversight. You got to be kidding me. That is wild. I'm gonna look them up myself. That's just wild. You can't look at them in game. Okay, so yeah, we broke the single game passing touchdown record, passing yard, we broke the the season passing touchdown records, the season passing yards record, and the most yards in a game record that was set by Norm Van Brocklin in 1951 for the Rams. We broke that record. His was 554 in 1951. Ryan Gamer today gets 560 passing yards in a game, breaking that record. Now, the other one closest to Van Brocklin was Matt Schaub for the Houston Texans back in 2012. So a little history lesson for the NFL from Google. I cannot believe that was such a big oversight to not be able to look at all the records. You know, in college football, you can look at every single record. But look who's leading the league in receiving yards. Kenneth Walker, 105 receptions, 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns. Jackson Smith, number 2 with 13 touchdowns, 1,300 yards. Then Jamar Chase, 1,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. Ryan Gamer is leading the league in rushing yards over Saquon Barkley, 1,200 yards and 11 touchdowns. Now, Barkley has more touchdowns on the year with 17. Derrick Henry, number 3. In passing yards, nobody's close to us. Joe Burrow's having a fantastic year, but Ryan the Punisher with 60 touchdowns, 5,600 yards, and a 72% completion percentage rating. That is absolutely unreal. That's how you play football, everybody. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Simple as that. Now, we have 8 skill points to spin before we close out today's episode and then see who we play next week. Let's actually go ahead and advance the week, see if we get more skill points, because we did just complete those challenges, the Peyton Manning and Van Brocklin challenge. But yeah, this week's game plan, a connection lost. Why? Brown just had a big time game. Why is he mad now? What did we do wrong? He doesn't like breaking record. This week's game plan. Okay, let's see what this is about. But why is he upset? He just had a really good game. I complimented his blocking. So here we go, talking to the offensive coordinator. What do we got? So as you know, we've got the Rams this week. Okay, how are we preparing for that? We're adjusting our protection schemes to give you more time. Quick passes and screens will be incorporated to beat the blitz. I actually love that. Cues I should look for. Any cues I should look for from the defense? Yes, watch their linebackers like Roberto Ortiz. They're tipping their hand when they're with their pre-snap movements. Is that true? Like, is that an actual thing I can look at will actually work? There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. But yeah, LA has had a rough year. 5-8 record. And we're 13-0. There's nothing our division rivals would love more than to end our perfect year. Week 15, everybody. Only 3 weeks left. Week 15, 16, 17, 18. 4 weeks. Simple math, Ryan. Opponent will blitz frequently. Opposing linebackers are faster, but your center has threat detector. Oh, no. That's not ideal. Don't get sacked a single time. We actually didn't get sacked last game, I don't think. Rush for a first down. Oh, we can do that. Yeah, that's not going to be simple. But let's spin those skill points. I tell you, I love being in the zone. I really do. It is so fun. Let's go to skills. We have 8 skill points to spin. Let's upgrade core attributes. Okay, what should we improve? Throw on the run, I feel like, is at a good spot. Throw under pressure, it's as high as we can get it with this build. I think we improve... Wow, we can improve throw power. That would cost 3 to get here. That'd be 96. We could snap it in there. Because we have pretty good accuracy across the board. I mean, deep throw actually is not great. That's a tough decision. I think we go to 93 throw power. And we go deep throw accuracy to 83. And we go throw on the run. Oh, we don't have enough. We're so close. Is there anyone that costs 2? Short throw accuracy. Yeah, let's do that. Throw power, short throw accuracy, and deep throw. That's going to put us +2 overall to 84. I mean, we play a lot higher than that. So, yeah, we got another ability. Do we have another ability slot? No. I like the abilities we have on right now. I mean, we could put on here Bazooka. Quarterbacks with generational arms have the power to stretch any defense to its breaking point. When they enter the zone, their maximum throw distance is increased by 15 yards. I'm not too worried about that. Not getting into the zone and not throwing an interception is like I love it. Like, that's what I need. Because I throw interceptions, you better believe it. Now, not a lot this year in football games. I throw it a lot less. Now, in the college football series in sophomore year, there were quite a few in sophomore year, but also threw for a lot of touchdowns. Simple as that. Next up, the Realms. Can we stay undefeated? 4 weeks left. Let's finish this, everybody. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. I will see you all in the next one. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.